Hello, everybody. I'm Bob. Hi, everybody. I'm Bob. Everybody, I'm Bob. And we are sitting out here in front of this incredible landscape called Hawaii. Wouldn't it be nice if we were really there? Well, it would be nice if we were really there, and it's certainly on our list of places to go and things to do and things to see and foods to eat, buffets to try, philosophies to debate, plays to watch. Look, you name it. Is the music too loud? I can turn it down. I got a little switch right here. Hello, Kathy. So, as you know, the Bob Doyle Show's in transition. We're taking some time off, right? And I'm actually sitting here testing some equipment. For example, the microphone is a lavalier microphone instead of the one that sits right here because I want to see about Tracy and I getting wireless, right? I'm very quiet today. And then also we have ring lights, new ring lights instead of the old boxy, things that took up a lot of space. But of course, we're not even going to be in this room, are we? No. You can probably see her being a little herky-jerky. It's not just because, I'm so sorry to hear that, Kathy. I need a vacation because I think I'm really starting to lose it. What have we been since March, April, May, June, July, August? 5 months? Why isn't Tracy talking? Probably because Tracy's at her house. And, come on now. There we go. See, she's jumping around a little bit. Yes, I know, it's definitely thinner sound. This is not an expensive mic. It's a fairly inexpensive mic, and it comes with 2 of them. And wirelessly, they're pretty good. I can go all the way downstairs and not get much interference or whatever. Gotcha, didn't I? You know how long it took me to just line up this pillow just the slightest so it's almost like it was when I recorded this like 2 weeks ago? She's not only in the same room, this is a 2-week-old recording. But look, I was sitting here going crazy. Oh, sorry, I gotta get used to that. This will be in certain circumstances. This won't always be the microphone, but I'm testing them. But we are replacing, we do have these ring lights now. And you know what the thing about ring lights is? They're great. That's what is great about them. Except if you've got glasses, they're not so great. You can't look right into them. If I take my glasses off and I have the ring light right in the middle, you've seen the people. They get that cool little white, ring of light in their eyes. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And it just looks so cool. And I can get that effect, except with the glasses, I have to take them off. Yeah, and then I can't see. But I just want to, again, these glasses, new glasses, a couple of weeks now, 2.5 weeks, coming up on 3 weeks, haven't lost them once. Why? Because I get to wear them all the time. I went from hating progressive lenses and the very idea of them to embracing them as if my life depended on it, because I do believe it did. I was losing my freaking mind. Right, Tracy? You can attest to this if you were here. See, weekends, Tracy goes and hangs out with her kids. Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, kids. Who wants to hang with them? I mean, right? I'm just kidding, children of mine, if you're watching, which they never have, never will. I think I'm going to be I think the Bob Doyle Show is going to be a thing with my kids posthumously. Did I say that word correctly? I don't think I'm going to, they couldn't have less of an interest. Not one episode of anything I've ever done have any of my children watched. Any of the 3 of them. And they're grown-ups now. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Christopher. They're grown-ups now. They could do it just to be nice and say, you know what, we're grown-ups now. Let's watch our father's life work, apparently. We've seen The Secret. No, the other life's work. Even when she's not here, is she lovely or what? Yeah, she's a loop, which I didn't take the time to do. See, with the ocean, it's a loop, but at some point you're going to see the waves start to go backwards. so that it's not this right there. They just went backwards. But see, your mind doesn't notice that. Hi, Amy. Look at that. She waved exactly the right time. I gotta love it when it works out like that. But I did not loop her because this computer takes forever to render videos. And of course, what I have to do is I have to put it twice in a row and then reverse the second half, and I create a loop. So I might do that from now on because I like this. This is fun. Look how lovely she looks. She's so happy. Hi, Gospel. So happy, and you know, there's actually sound on this video, but there's a lot of me talking about saying, oh, that's great, just look natural. And then, because what we did, this was for a Zoom call that we were both going to be a part of, but she couldn't make it. So, but it was like a team, we were representing as a team. So, right, see, I can put my arm kind of around her, but you know, see? But then I can make my head like I'm way bigger. I don't know, looks okay, except the pillow. See, I gotta line up that pillow. I wasn't thinking when I did this about, like, that shadow, that ruins it. But see, if you didn't know. I like the glancy, hi. I should try and time it so that I always wave when she does. So we have her saying hi, but you also hear me talking and laughing in the background about how absurd this is. And it absolutely made a big impact on the Zoom meeting. Because actually I think I started without her, and then I brought her in, and then she disappeared. And look, I'm just a show off. I think everybody knows that by now. I wonder if the lighting's any better for this. Can you see this picture better now? Yes, you can. This is a picture of me in 9th grade. Look at that hair. That's insane. Now I know that when I see these comments, very cool looking, it is not about my hair. It is in fact about the effect that we've got here. That hair, I fought tooth and nail to keep that hair for the longest time. And by the way, in case you're wondering, Bob, what's the shirt say? It says Christians do it by the book. I was going through a phase. Okay, speaking of books, what a great segue. What's the deal with books? You know, they've been around a really long time, books have, and people have been writing words for centuries. And when they wrote them centuries ago, sometimes they're like really boring and weird. So I have 2 books here. We're going to do little book reviews. That's really loose terminology for what we're doing. Tracy has this collection of books called Great Books. That's somebody's opinion. But this goes all the way back to, you know, Sophocles and those guys all the way up to, I don't know, whoever the last one is. Nobody reasoned, though. But so we've got a collection of all these great books. And of course, I haven't picked this up but today I thought I would, and I picked up a few of them. I picked up some from Homer, I picked up some from Sophocles and some of those guys, but I went back to just good old Shakespeare. So I think I have all the Shakespeare plays here. Amy, you may recognize this collection. I believe this was your grandmother's. Why hath it given me earnest of success, commencing in it, and the music's perfect, right? I am Thane of Cawdor. If good, why do I yield to that suggestion whose horrid image doth unfix my hair and make my seated heart knock at my ribs against the use of nature? What? What was the one I turned to? Anthony and Cleopatra. So we got King Lear in here, the classics. Hi, Nina. Hello to Miami. We're here in Hawaii, allegedly. That's what the stock footage said. It looks Hawaii to me. We got palm trees and water. And the sky, that's pretty much Hawaii, right? Thou robed man of justice, take thy place, and thou, his yoke fellow of equity. Bench by his side, you are the commission, sit you too. From Antony and Cleopatra, Cleo says, the most infectious pestilence upon thee. I think I had friends who used to say that to each other. The most infectious pestilence upon thee. Good madam, patience. What you say hence strikes him again. So apparently there was a striking. Horrible villain, or I'll spurn thine eyes. Like balls before me, I'll unhair thy head. Thou shalt be whipped with wire and stewed in brine. Who? What? Is there a rating on this? Not like it's Friday up in here. It's Sunday of all the days. It does look like Hawaii. I'm going with it. Shall we change the mood up a little? Hold on. Here we go. Aloha. Welcome to the Big Island. I'm Bob Doyle. That's Tracy. And this is a uke, which is not in tune with the music. So I'm afraid that's not going to happen. All right, if you're begging, I'll read one more thing. Hello, Walter. Aloha to you, sir. Jason joining us here in Hawaii. I don't have a really good... Where am I going to put comments on this screen? There's no place to do it. When we come back, it's going to be a whole new studio. What's it going to look like? I have no freaking idea. Wait a minute. Peter just said, just saying, and I missed what he was just... I got to stop moving this. It shatters the illusion. All right, one more quote from Shakespeare. Let's say from The Tempest. Yeah, Tracy, you're being way too quiet. Why don't you speak up and say hello to Jason? You're being rude. There. Oh my God, I cannot believe that worked out. Let's see. This island's mine by Sycorax, my mother, which thou takest from me when thou camest first. What is going on with this show? I'm sorry, it's Sunday. All right. Well, it's not going to get much better now because the next book I'm going... Now, here's the thing. What is about to happen, it shouldn't be the way it is. Hold on, I'm going to turn this down just a bit. It shouldn't be this way, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to say anything off color. Do you understand what I'm going to say? I'm not going to say anything that is rude or suggestive or not PG. Everything I'm saying, everything I'm going to share with you here is directly from a children's book from Penguin Young Readers Level 1 Emergent Reader. This was originally published in 1956, but this is a 1999 printing. And the thing is, I feel wrong just even reading the title. That's what society has come to. The title of the book is Dick and Jane Go, Go, Go. Now again, all I'm going to do is read a couple of the pages from the book that any first grader can read. I don't know if I should. Uh-oh. See my red car. See my red car go down. Down, down, down. Oh, Dick, help, help. My little red car is down. Up, up, up. Up comes the little red car. See, Dick, help. See the little red car come up, 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 up. The little red car is up. I don't even know if I should. I mean, there's a whole chapter called Sally and Mother. Nope. There's no more I can read of that. But see, that's what I'm saying. Books. No, that doesn't work. Are they friend or are they foe? Are you sure? And do I know? Tracy likes it when I rhyme. I seem to do it all the time. That's a cheap one. I shouldn't get any credit for that one. It's fun to... Hi. I haven't been keeping up with her waves at all. I gotta get this pillow so it lines up a little bit. I just wasn't thinking ahead. Next time she comes out, I gotta get another one of these where it's all uniform. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to, if I showed any more of her screen, you'd see a microphone that's not there anymore. Because it's on the floor, because I'm testing this lavalier. Do you see what I'm saying? Lava King Lear, to get back to Shakespeare. See, I told you she likes it when I rhyme. That was a glance. Hi. That was a glance that said, Bob, I don't know how you do it, all that rhyming stuff, but I am so happy to be sitting next to you, right here in Hawaii. This is what she's thinking right now, right? 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 Come on, do some motion that makes it seem like you're listening to me, right? Oh, that's a loop. That was a loop point. I shouldn't have called attention to that. I know, sorry. Anyway, see, it feels, because I'm watching this just like you. I don't really notice that she's not here. I'm just seeing it like you. So it feels like we're together, which is so much better than when we're not. Wouldn't you agree? She's keeping that to herself, but let's just assume that she does agree. So what are we doing on this Sunday, everyone? Like I said, it's been 5 months, and you know, I always said at the beginning, well, you know, the lockdown, all that stuff, it doesn't really affect me because I didn't really go out that much anyway. I think it might be starting to affect me. But you'll never know because, as far as you know, I've always been insane. Right? So if I just slip into it really being that way, you'll probably not even notice. I mean, do you think it's insane that because Tracy isn't here, I've created a digital representation so that I can convince you and me both that she's actually here? Do you think that's insane? Do you? Well, regardless of what you think, I'm heading to the harbor to do some writing and maybe a little uke playing. That's Peter talking right there, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just prove it real quick. See right there, the second column down, 11/27/15 time slate there. I'm heading to the harbor to do some writing and maybe a little uke playing. You're sane. So we have 1 vote for sane, 1 for yes, 2 for no, I guess. Jason is cleaning and cooking. There's so much I could be doing, but I gotta tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I think my brain went on lockdown. That's what this whole weekend has felt like. Like I did a productive thing yesterday morning, and as soon as I was done with that, I was like, okay, what next productive thing can I do? And that's been the weekends. You know what? Fine, I'll just coast through tomorrow. It's okay. I'll just give myself the day, but I can't go anywhere because Tracy's got the car. It's okay. I'll just sit and play VR. And then I wanted to go live with VR, and oh my! By the way, I did set up. Now, see, those of you watching right now will know a little secret that haven't told anybody yet. I started a new group yesterday, which I think you can search and find, called Bob Plays VR, and it was mostly just for a test because I used the Oculus Quest, and you're supposed to be able to stream whatever you're playing directly to Facebook. But every time I've done that, the quality has been horrible. But I did a test yesterday, and it was actually not that bad. I took down the video test because I was playing a game called Blatant Sorcery, and I don't think anybody wants to see me brutally eliminate enemies the way I did last night. All right, I have Zaria. Tracy, how would you pronounce that? Totally okay to renew and go insane. It's essential to find parts of ourselves that yearn to come home. Yes, well, I'd actually yearn to leave home. That's a lockdown joke. Look, everybody around Vegas is just acting like everything's just fine. I mean, right? It's just, apparently it's a hassle to go to the grocery store because they are doing all the social distancing, so it takes forever to get through lines and go down lanes and stuff like that. I've been very lucky. Hey, Jeff Adams, ladies and gentlemen, in the house. A little trivia about Jeff Adams that you may not have known. Of course, you all know him as a preeminent live stream broadcaster. Now situated, I believe, in Florida. But did you know that he was also in a band and that there's video of that out there on his timeline? Now, for those of you who are saying, I'm not quite sure who Jeff is, I'm like, okay, that's a good joke course, we all know who Jeff is, so let's not pretend. Hi. She just got who it was and decided to wave. That was Tracy waving to you, Jeff. So you can go ahead and wave back on your own time, or you could send a picture or a video of you waving. That would be good. Actually, I mean, after all, this is a video of Tracy waving and sitting there, so yeah. All right, now where was I? Hawaii, right. I don't remember what I was saying, but that's par for the course. So yeah, so we got the ring lights, we got these microphones, another camera coming, and the other thing, Jeff waved to you, Tracy, right when you waved. That was actually quite timely, you see? See all those waves? Stream Deck, Jeff knows probably what I'm talking about. Stream Deck is a little box with buttons on it that's going to replace this 61-key keyboard, MIDI keyboard that's taking up way too much space where I run the show and make the switches and do all that stuff. Plus we're going to be in another room. So all this is going to be on a little box. And it was supposed to come yesterday, but I think a train derailed or something. Dawn said something about like her Oculus Quest isn't coming on time because of a train derailment. And my Stream Deck, this box of buttons that makes my life easier, was scheduled to come yesterday, and then I got this thing that said, oh no, it's not. And then you know what else happened? These microphones were supposed to be scheduled yesterday. How many times has this happened to you, ladies and gentlemen? Let's hear it. I want to hear from you. Tracy, you in on this? Great. You order from Amazon. You get the text. Oh, they're 4 stops away, 2 stops away. It's been delivered. I didn't hear the doorbell. The dog didn't bark. I'm dubious. And I go downstairs and I look. This is yesterday. This is based on a true story. I open the door. First I peek out where they always leave the box. Nothing there. I'm going, okay, let's just see. Open up, nothing there. Go to the app. Are you with me on this? Go to the app. There's the picture of the box on somebody else's porch. Hi. I don't know if you've dealt with this with Amazon before. This is my second time. It is the worst. Because I called them and said, okay, your guy or gal just left within the past 5 minutes, left it at the wrong place. I did not get this delivered. And what are you gonna do? Well, we don't consider it lost until Monday. And then I'm saying, but I got a picture of it lost. You probably can see it. That's not my house. It's gone. So unless your policy is to bring this guy back, pick up the package and bring it back to me, or the neighbor decides to bring it, I'm not gonna see this thing. It's lost. You put it in the wrong place. That's the definition. She just kept reading the script and I was losing my mind. Every now and then I lose my mind with customer service. Not very often. But you know how sometimes when it's just not right, when the situation there's just no logic and I'm a Libra, according to her. Hi. That I like fairness and balance, and that's probably why I'm so triggered by this kind of thing. It's like, and she's just reading the script. Call back Monday and then we can do a refund or a redeliver. And I'm like, you mean we know it's lost, and you're saying I can't even do anything about it. I can't get it redelivered. I can't start until Monday because you don't consider it lost. And then just the script again. I was one of those people. Have you ever been one of those people? Sometimes it just feels so good. It's not fair. This poor woman, it wasn't her policy, but I sure acted like it was. Pete said had issues with USPS and packages is because of COVID. Oh, sure, blame everything on the virus. Kidding. People are buying online. Christmas never ended. Parcels continue to back up. And this, by the way, is from a postal expert. Pete's not just some guy with a theory. He's got some experience in this area. So don't mess with him. That look was almost like she thought, like she thought about messing with him. Hopefully she won't, because, see, if you look up, you can see the rings. Not pretty. That's why they have to be up there and can't be facing me. It's a shame because her eyes would look so amazing with the ring lights right in them. So if we do videos together and we want that effect, I either got to lose my glasses, which, I don't know. I can't see without them. What I also like about these is they're not crooked like all my other ones. Oh, the piles of readers I no longer wear. Anyway, so I'm fuming. And now let's reality check. Was my day ruined because I didn't get the microphones? No, because I don't have my camera. I'm not ready to set up in the studio. At the very most, I could have run a test like I'm doing right now. Because obviously you see that I got these microphones, so there's a part of the story I haven't gotten to yet. But I acted like it was the end of the world. Because there's just something my body needed to do. It's like, I haven't been a jerk for a while. So let's take it out on Maria. Anyway, so I'm walking around all day stewing about this because my brain wasn't, I have to see if I can land this in. Because my brain wasn't working creatively or anything else, so I just thought, well, let's just use all this brain I've got to just be angry about something over which I have no control. It's not this person's fault and just happens sometimes. And I was in full agreement with that plan and just did it. So then, I walked the dog around the neighborhood. I went and looked at all the porches. I'm going, okay, nope, it wasn't there. I went. Nowhere. I'm like, all right, well, that's, okay, I guess Monday. Cut to last night around, I don't know, 8, random number, no idea. I look out, and there it is. Somebody had, it wasn't Amazon, I'm pretty sure, because I would have heard the truck and the dog would have barked. Nope, some neighbor snuck it on over. So here's the thing about this. Here's a real live question for you, and then I'll wrap this up. This is a what would you do, and I'm probably going to be in the way minority, but let's find out. Let's find out. I don't know how many people are watching because I got no numbers here. But if those of you watching, please participate. If that had happened to you, and you got the picture and you know it's not your house, but you walk around and now you get to a house and you see it. It's outside, neighbor's house, maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's there on their porch. What do you do? Do you just go get it and leave, which is what she said I should do? You got a smug look on her face. Do you knock on the door and say, this is me, the balance to that is knock on the door and say, hey, excuse me, I'm your neighbor, I'm at address, and I believe that package is mine. It got misdelivered, and I just happened to see the picture, and I walked around, and I saw it. Do you mind? I'll show you, and I just take it. That's what I feel like I need to do. That's what I feel like I should do. That's number 2. 1 is just take it and go. 2 is explain why you're in their yard. Now, why would I do that? Because everybody's got a freaking Ring camera now. Everybody's got a camera on their front porch, especially around here. And so I don't need video of me walking up with my little white dog that isn't mine, looking around and going, up, and then going up and taking the box, looking at it and walking away. I don't need video of that out there because then I'm on the Nextdoor app. Keep your eye out. Middle-aged man with white, fluffy dog stealing packages in broad daylight. Amy is with me on this one. Now, she and I, we're very different. She is admittedly a do it and apologize later type of person, which, if she were here, she'd have to admit has bitten her a couple of times, right? Recently? Anyway, sometimes I love how hi, who's a 1? Who's a 1 in these times? Who of you watching goes up to the pack and just takes it and walks off? Right, but see, I'm not a porch pirate, and I don't want to be accused of being one. I just don't need that. I don't need that I don't need to see myself in Nextdoor and then have to write guys, that was my package, and I went, and then I get the comments, all of which said, you should have done number 2. That sounds bad. You should have gone and knocked on the door and explained yourself. Don't you understand that in these times? And I'd be like, that's what I was, don't preach to me, that's what I told her, but she, didn't come to that. Thank goodness. Tracy, anything else you want to say before we go? Nope. All right. Well, this has been delightful. Let's go back to the upbeat music to take this out. A little SpongeBob-y kind of thing. I'm Bob, she's the sponge. I don't know. Hold on. Where's that music volume? I'm going to definitely automate music volume when I get the Stream Deck. So I just push a button, down, up, and none of this searching around. Oh. Peter says, I always take the package to the right door when it shows up on mine, but I did work right. That's what I'm saying. He was a postal professional. He's got the confidence to say, hey man, I can hold this package. I'm a pro. Oops, sorry. I don't like it when my hand disappears. That's bad form, Peter. I got to say Peter, even though, does everybody know what I'm talking about? Hook? Bad form, Peter? Dustin Hoffman? Hook. That would have been the perfect time to, if I had had a button to end the broadcast right then, because there was a sting on the music, I would have been, boom, and that would have been it, and people watching would have gone, I don't know why I like that so much, but it was a perfect ending. However, I wasn't set up to do that, and I'm going to have to click a button and string, but that all changes. Soon, but not yet. Okay. Thank you, and 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 especially you for hanging out here today with me. I'm going to click this stream button as soon as I can find my mouse pointer. Amy always delivers to neighbors when we get their packages. Yes, of course, that's the right thing to do, but some people aren't. But that's obviously what happened too. But you keep picturing the person opening it up and going, ooh, a microphone. And I'm thinking, do they have the equipment to even use this? Anyway, all a non-issue. Tracy, thank you very much for being such a good sport.